through direct contact. Let us learn how through direct contact the infectious diseases spread. Diseases like ringworm, chickenpox, measles and common cold spread by touching an infected person or by using items that have been used by the infected person. If they ask you name the diseases that spread through direct contact, your answer should be ringworm, chickenpox, measles and common cold. So these are the diseases that spread through direct contact. The direct contact in the sense, especially like if you give handshake to the infected person, then you don't wash your hand and you touch your mouth. At that time there is possibility it may spread. And even the things that is used by the infected person, it can be like a towel, it can be handkerchief or a toy. If it is used by an healthy person, then there is possibility it may spread. Then germs pass from one person to another in this way. So these are actually few things you need to know for how the infectious diseases spread through direct contact. If they ask you name the disease, your answer should be ringworm, chickenpox, measles and common cold. How they spread? Mainly by touching that infected person or by using the things used by infected person. So that is how through direct contact infectious diseases will spread. So next we'll learn through damaged skin. Our skin acts as protective wall for our body. It doesn't allow any germs or microorganisms to enter that easily. Germs cannot enter our skin, but if our skin is cut or damaged, germs can enter freely and cause diseases. As long as our skin is not injured, okay, at that time the germs cannot enter our body. But if our skin is cut or damaged, germs can easily enter our body and they may cause infection or disease. Germs of diseases such as tetanus get into our body through cut in the skin. So there is one bacteria called Clostridium tetanus. You learn more about them in again higher class, Clostridium tetanus. It actually causes a disease called tetanus. Okay, it will spread or it will cause infection through cut in the skin. You might have observed, right? Especially whenever you get injured through cut or maybe prick by any metal items and all, usually we take TT injection. We take TT injection mainly against this bacteria, tetanus bacteria. Otherwise it will cause that particular injury or wound to become septic. So that is why TT injection is taken mainly to prevent this particular bacteria, tetanus. Next we'll learn prevention of infectious diseases. The best way to prevent a disease is by controlling the breeding and spreading of germs. The best way to prevent a disease is we need to control the breeding. We shouldn't allow disease spreading organism or a disease causing organism to breed, to increase its number, as well as we need to stop the spread of germs. We'll learn which are the different methods we can follow to prevent the spread of infectious diseases. First one, keep yourself and our surroundings clean. So we need to keep ourselves as well as our surroundings clean. Have a bath with soap and water every day. We need to take bath every day. Then, and wash your hands with soap and water before eating. Before eating food, always we need to wash our hands with soap and water, so that if there is any germs in our hands, if there is any germs in our body, even if there is any germs in our surroundings, so they can be removed. So we need to keep our surrounding clean, we need to take bath regularly, we need to wash our hands before having food. If your skin is dirty, germs will breed in it. If our skin is dirty, then germs number will increase. So we need to take bath regularly as well as we need to do hand wash. If your nails are dirty, germs will get into your food when you eat. Even if our nails are dirty, there is possibility germs will get into that particular space just below the nails, and when we have the food, along with our food, they may enter our body. Next method. Germs and insects such as houseflies and cockroaches can breed in garbage. Always put garbage in covered bins. Dispose of it from time to time and never allow it to accumulate. Do you know there are few insects like houseflies and cockroaches they spread some infectious diseases through food and water, and usually they breed, they multiply their number in garbage, especially dustbin. So whatever waste is present, we need to keep it in covered bins. We shouldn't allow housefly and cockroaches to enter there, so that they can lay eggs and they can increase their number. We need to dispose the waste time to time. We shouldn't allow the garbage waste to accumulate in one area, so that these two number will increase, houseflies and cockroaches. Then sunlight kills germs. Keep windows open to let sunlight in. So even sunlight has the ability to kill germs. So always in our house we should see that sunlight should enter through the window. Disinfectants and antiseptics. These are chemicals that are used to destroy germs. If they ask you name the chemicals that can be used to destroy the germs, your answer should be disinfectants and antiseptics. Use disinfectants to clean floor, drains, bathrooms and bed linen, that is bedspread. So we can use disinfectants mainly to clean the floor, drain, that is water pipes and all, bathrooms and bed linen. Drain also include that washing basin, from that actually one pipe will go, so that can be also considered as drain. Then use antiseptic to clean wound, cut or insect bite. One simple example for antiseptic is boric lotion or boric powder. That can be used whenever there is a wound or injury, especially like wound or injury. We can clean it by using antiseptic like boric lotion or boric powder. It can be used to clean wound, cut or insect bite, so that germs will not grow on them. Then mosquitoes breed in stagnant water. Stagnant water means the water that is not moving, so which is stored in one particular area due to some blockage and all. Make sure there is no stagnant water near our house. So we should see that stagnant water is not present near our house. It can be in the unused pot, even it can be in the coconut shell, even it can be in the drainage. There is stagnant water shouldn't be there, so that mosquitoes will breed in them. Use mosquito repellents and mosquito nets to prevent mosquito bite. To prevent mosquito bite, we can use mosquito repellent as well as mosquito net. Then, if needed, spray insecticides, which are chemicals that kills insects. Suppose it is bit difficult to control the insects, at that time we can spray insecticides. One very popular insecticide that is used is DDT. But I don't suggest you to use DDT in a very small quantity, only if it is required. It should be the last remedy, because DDT, if it is used, it causes soil pollution. It is not good for the nature or surrounding environment. Okay, still if required, insecticide can be sprayed. Even there are certain insecticides available, right, especially for to kill cockroach and all, hit. Maybe such things can be used so that we can kill insects only if it is required. Otherwise we are not supposed to use more chemicals to kill insects. Then stay away from infected people and their belongings, so that germs do not spread to others. If you get to know one person is sick or not healthy, so better always keep distance with such people, so that germs do not spread to others. Then last point, boil drinking water for 10 to 15 minutes, or use a water purifier to kill germs. Whenever we boil drinking water, okay, for 10 to 15 minutes, it will kill germs at high temperature. So drinking boiled water is always good for health. As well as we can use water purifier, so which can kill germs. Certain water purifier have UV radiation and all, which has the ability to kill microorganisms or germs. So these are the different ways through which we can control the spread of infectious diseases.